Hello friends, thank you so much for joining me here today for this yoga practice. Let's begin by coming over to the back of our mat, feet together, knees together. Close your eyes and go ahead and just take a deep breath in. Reaching both of our arms up to the sky, palms together. And then as you exhale, slowly release all the way forward into your child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat, reaching your fingertips to the front of your mat. Just taking this moment to come into your body. Feel free to add a little gentle rock side to side if that feels good for you. And then slowly rolling forward all the way until you can dip your hips all the way down, lifting up into upward facing dog. Exhale, round the spine, come back to child's pose. Inhale, come forward and lift those thighs off the mat. Exhale, child's pose again. Continuing with this fluid motion, rounding through, upward facing dog. Exhale, bend your knees and release, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, upward facing dog. And then from here, as you exhale, push into your hands, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Our very first downward dog, so let's give the body a little bit of time to release any tension. Walk out your downward dog by bending one knee at a time, adding lots of movement into the shoulders if you can or if you want to. And then taking a deep breath in this downward dog. Exhale, round forward into high plank position. Bend your elbows coming through chaturanga, upward facing dog once again. And then tuck your left toes under, keep your right toes pointed. Go ahead and push into downward dog, but with your right leg lifted up into your three-legged dog. Inhale back to upward dog. Exhale, three-legged dog with right leg up. Come through plank, drop your hips, upward dog. Exhale, push and kick that right leg up, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward three-legged dog. Great. Inhale, plank, chaturanga. And let's extend once again, upward dog. Exhale, release into your downward facing dog. Finding stillness just for a breath in. And a long exhalation out. Let's flow it through, come back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Tuck your right toes underneath. Left leg lifts up into your three-legged dog. And then drop the leg, drop your hips, upward dog. So quick transition here between your three-legged dog and all the way down. Upward dog, good. Your right toes stay grounded on the mat. We're just working with that left leg, kicking the left leg up into three-legged dog as high as you're comfortable. And then come back down with your hips, upward dog. Good, and then release back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, flow it through into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog once again. Awesome, my friends. Lift the heels, bend your knees, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway, exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in the knees, now begin to roll up vertebra by vertebra, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands into heart samastiti. Open up your feet slightly, about hip width apart. And then from here, reach both arms up. And then exhale, taking your forward fold by reaching your peace fingers for your two big toes. And then with your exhale, releasing as far as you're comfortable. So really thinking about allowing your belly to come close to your thighs or the knees, your forehead to come down, allowing your head to be heavy, maybe even rocking a little bit side to side if that feels good. And then slight bend in the knees, releasing your toes, standing up tall. Arms reach back up to the sky, and then heel toe your feet a little bit further apart now. And then slowly come all the way down into your yogic squat malasana. This time your feet are about the edges of the mat. Allow your hips to come down. Use your elbows to push the knees apart. Palms of your hands together. And just hold here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good, another deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Lift the hips, heel toe your feet together. And then bending your knees, placing your hands flat on the floor, coming to crow, knees on top of your triceps. Do your best to try to lift your both feet off the mat. Holding here, balancing, or even just practicing by lifting one foot at a time if needed. And then to transition, you're going to step or hop right into plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, hop to the front of your mat. Halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up tall, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands in Samastiti in front of you. Inhale, reach back up again. This time, allow your hips to fall forward as you take a gentle back bend, looking towards the back of your mat, going as far as you're comfortable, interlacing your fingers and index fingers pointing up to the sky or to the back of your mat. And then release right over to forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, step back into high plank position, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come through into high plank. And then slowly release yourself all the way down. Bending both knees, grabbing your ankles, preparing ourselves for our bow pose. Flex your feet. And then from here, begin to lift up and reach. Point your toes or flex, whatever's good. Just do your best to try not let the knees separate too much. So bring those legs as close as you can. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. And drop it down. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthening through the spine and then dropping down to your knees. Coming into our camel pose at this time. So one variation is to do it with one hand only. So right hand to your right heel. Other hand comes into your Yana Mudra. Or you can do the full camel by bringing both hands to your heels, pushing the pelvis forward, and then extend and throw your head all the way back. Noticing this nice arch, this opening through your body, through your chest center. And then keep pushing the hips forward. Keep looking back. A beautiful camel pose. Really open up that heart. To come out, bring your hands to your sacrum, your lower back first. Sit back over to your heels. And then round out the spine through your child's pose. Arms reaching to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Just sit here for a moment, enjoying this counter pose. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Simply stay here for a moment, paying attention to your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation, checking in with how your body is feeling in this moment. Where do you feel the restriction? Where do you feel the space that has started to be created? Just check in how your body is feeling so far. Let's take another deep breath in. And then on your next exhale, we're going to begin to roll forward once again, vertebra by vertebra, and meet an upward facing dog with your knees and thighs off the mat if you can. Let's come through. Drop your hips, lift and open into upward dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, hop to the front, cross your ankles, and land in a seated position. Coming into our boat pose, lift the feet off the floor. Hold here, and with control, slowly lower your spine all the way onto the mat. Bring your knees in, and then plant your feet onto the floor, lifting up into our bridge. We're going to start with our bridge. And then, of course, we're going to take it up a notch with a full wheel, but I leave that up to you. If you are going to do a full wheel, plant the palms of your hands over and flat on the floor. Lift into a full wheel. If this is too intense for you today, just remain in your bridge and think about lifting the pelvis as high as you possibly can. So 2 different variations for you guys. Listen to your body, do what's right for you. Keep lifting your hips up to the sky. If you're in a full wheel, really open up through that heart center here. Open up through the shoulders. Keep lifting as if somebody's pulling your belly button up to the sky. And then once you're ready to release in full wheel, first drop onto your shoulders. Everyone comes together in a bridge, and then vertebra by vertebra come down with your spine. Hug your knees into the chest, a quick little counter pose. Take a ball position. You can gently rock side to side just to massage the spine a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale, releasing into the floor. Once your head comes onto the mat, bring your left knee into the chest and extend your right leg all the way out. Flexing both feet, inhale. Exhale, begin to extend that left leg all the way up so you can reach behind the knee or slide your hands upward towards the ankle. Keeping your hips square, your feet are flexed. Take an inhale, and then on your exhale, I want you to point both of your feet. Lift that straight bottom leg off the ground as you bring the other leg in. Flex both feet. Exhale, lift your upper back off the floor, touch the forehead to the knee. And again, flex the feet, drop that bottom leg to the floor. Exhale, lift the bottom leg up as the other leg comes closer towards your body. Drop it down. Exhale, point and lift. Great. Flex both feet. And then drop that bottom leg down as you release your head and chest back to the floor. Go ahead and just bend your elbows slightly. See if you can bring that leg a little bit closer towards your body. Take another deep breath in and then exhale. Hold. This is a great stretch for your hamstring. By keeping the foot flexed, you're also going deeper through the calf muscle, making sure that both of your hips are staying square. So do not let that left hip come up higher than the right. Beautiful. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then on your exhalation, I want you to begin to bend that top leg and grab the outside of your left foot with your left hand. So same foot and same hand. And then opening that left leg out to the side. So like a happy baby, but only with one leg. And the goal here is to try and get that knee as close to the ground as possible. The other arm is extended out by your side. Both feet are flexed, you're breathing. With each exhalation, adding a little bit more pressure to allow that knee to come further down towards the mat. A beautiful way to not only release your hamstring, but also to get deeper into that hip joint. Good, now we're going to see if you can extend that leg all the way out. So continue to hold on to the foot. And this could be quite advanced for some of you, so just do your best. If you can't do a full extension, that's completely fine. Just do what you can, or remain on that single-legged happy baby. Most importantly is that other hip, the right hip, stays exactly where it was. Let's come back to center with that leg. You're going to switch hands. So you're going to take your right hand and actually come all the way through and grab the outside of your left foot with your right hand. Left arm releases to the floor, and then take that left leg slightly diagonally. So what you're doing here is going deeper into that IT band, but we're not doing a spinal twist. So you don't want to think about bringing the leg all the way down. simply remain square with your shoulders and your hips, and you're simply taking that leg slightly over. And you'll feel it once you get to really target that IT band. You're going to feel such an incredible deep release along that area of your body. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center, grab that leg with both hands once more, pointing both feet, lifting up again that bottom leg off the ground, and then use the momentum to press yourself up. Now your right leg is extended, your left knee is bent. Now take that left knee over, and so you're stacking left knee over right. Hands go underneath that bottom knee to prevent any hyperextension, and then slowly from here, take your body all the way down. So this is more of a yin-like posture to go deeper into your hamstring. Now it's also quite normal to feel the stretch all the way up to your lower back. So if you do feel any sort of sensations in that area of your body, that's completely normal. Making sure that the front foot is staying flexed. You're allowing your body, your chest, to rest over top of that left knee. Breathing deeply, and with each exhalation, giving your body that permission to let go deeper and deeper into this posture. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly lift the head up. Lift the body up. Arms are going to come behind you. You're going to bend that straight leg and then move so then the left heel goes on top of your right knee. Your right leg is bent at a 90-degree angle, and then we're coming into our log posture or fire log. What you want to do is simply stay here and just press that left knee towards the right heel. This might be exactly where you want to stop today, or if you're feeling extra flexible, you can come down with your body to the floor. Now, if you're having any sort of tension in the hips, you may not even be able to bring that left knee all the way down towards the floor, and that's completely fine. If that's where you are today, you're simply going to stay upright with your spine and gently allow that left knee to fall closer towards the mat. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Let's slowly lift ourselves back up, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back again, release your legs. We're going to repeat that same sequence on the other leg now. So go ahead and grab your right ankle or underneath your knee. Bring your body all the way down, flex both of your feet, and extend your left leg all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. From here, lift that straight leg off the mat as your forehead comes to the knee. Flex your feet, inhale. Exhale, lift up, forehead to that right knee. Inhale down. Exhale, pointing both feet, forehead to knee. Inhale down. When you exhale and lift up, pull that leg closer towards your body. Awesome. Drop that straight leg down towards the floor. Drop the body down. Just pull that right leg towards your body. Breathing deeply here. Making sure that both of your hips are staying square. Left and right hip are aligned. Just simply work with the breath. With your exhalation, pull it in. Now let's flex that top foot. Hold here for one more breath. And then on your exhalation, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to reach for the outside of your right foot as you bend that right knee. Left arm opens to the side, taking our single-legged happy baby pose. So what you're doing here with your exhalation, you're pulling that knee closer towards the ground. Going deep into that right hip joint here. Inhale and exhale. Breathe, keeping your shoulders square. Just letting go. Really connecting with the breath. See if we can now extend that leg all the way out. continuing to hold on to that outside of your right foot. And once again, just being careful that your left hip does not come off the mat, so try to remain square. If keeping your legs straight is too much for you today, just stay in that single-legged happy baby pose. Close your eyes and just focus on bringing as much oxygen into your muscles, into your tissues as you inhale and exhale. Shoulders are square. Upper body is relaxed. Go ahead and bring your leg back to center. Left arm is going to reach and your left hand's going to grab either on the outside of your shin or your right foot. Now we're taking that right leg slightly across the body. And once again, we're targeting the IT band here. So this is not a spinal twist. This is not about bringing that leg all the way down to the ground. It's simply trying to remain square with your hips as you're getting that leg across the body, targeting the IT band. This might feel quite intense for some people, especially if you do a lot of running or hiking. So just breathe through it. Inhale and exhale, relax into this posture. Awesome, let's go ahead, come back to center, grab that leg with both hands, and then shift your weight all the way up. Feel free to readjust a little bit along the mat. Your right knee now is going to stack over top of your left knee. Your left foot is flexed. Hands come underneath your left knee and you release forward with your body. So both of your hands are staying underneath your left knee to make sure you're not hyperextending that straight leg. And then your body is simply relaxing over top. And just like I mentioned previously, it is totally normal to feel the stretch all the way up to your lower back. Because our muscles are so deeply connected that sometimes when we start targeting one area of the body, another part of the body tends to feel the release as well. So just breathe through it, keep that front foot flexed. Inhale, get your body relaxed over top of that top knee. Exhale, well done. Slowly come on up with your body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, your hands are going to come behind your back. You're going to bend that straight knee. Take your right heel on top of your left knee. And then release your shin bone down to the floor. So your left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. And then your right knee comes down. And again, some of you might just want to stay here and breathe, putting pressure onto that right knee to come down to the mat. Others, if you are a little bit more open, you can begin and release your body all the way over to the front of your mat. So wherever you are, remember, it's exactly where you need to be right now. Don't force anything. Just simply find the perfect posture for you. Feel that deep release. Close your eyes and then just breathe through it. Relax into it. Give your body the permission to let go, to breathe, and to welcome more oxygen into any areas that you feel the most tension. And you know where it feels tight. So do a body scan in this particular posture, and then breathe deeper into the restriction. Awesome. All right, let's come out. Bring both arms up again. Arms behind your back. Release the feet. Knees together, feet together. Swing the feet around. Step back into your downward facing dog. Stretch out the back of your legs. On your next inhale, lift your left leg off the mat and then step it along the outside of your left hand, so along the edge of your mat. Drop that right knee down to the floor. And from here, go ahead now, press your left hand into your left knee as you push your body away from your knee. So pressing the knee and then bring it in towards the midline of your body. Once again, you push with the hand, the knee away from you as you open the chest in the opposite direction. Exhale, bring it back in into your midline. When you press away, you can roll that left foot to the pinky toe and then bring it in. Great job. One more time. Inhale, open up and press. Let's hold here for a little bit longer. Allowing the hips to fall down towards the mat so you're feeling that stretch through the psoas, your hip flexor on the right side. Meanwhile, pushing the left knee away from you. If you'd like to go even deeper, you can bring both hands to the floor. And try to see what feels best for you. Maybe you feel a deeper stretch by pressing the knee away from you. Maybe hands staying grounded. Maybe you want to bring your elbows down. Listen to your body and see what feels the best for you right now. Wherever you are, just hold, breathe, feeling that nice release through both of your hips. Beautiful. Now from here, heel toe your left foot to the middle of your mat. Bring your weight forward and open up the chest into your low lunge. Let's go ahead and bend the elbows and then simply bring your hands over top of that front knee, pressing a little bit deeper into that knee as you open up the body. As you allow your hips to come down closer towards the ground, make sure that the front knee does not pass your front toes. Let's inhale, reach both arms up again. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Bring your weight over to that back knee, extend the front knee, flex your toes. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. A few times like this, come forward, open up the body. Exhale, push back, half split. We're getting our body warmed up for our Hanumanasana, your full split. Push back. Beautiful. Now let's remain here in our Ardha Hanuman, your half split posture. And just breathe, making sure that you're continuing to keep your hips square, so pulling that left hip back, pushing the right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale. Go a little deeper with your chest over your thigh. Great. Now from here, bending the front knee and stepping back into your downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply, reaching your right leg now and stepping forward towards the outside of your mat along the right side of your right hand. Drop the left knee. Let's come over into our lizard, pressing your right knee away with your right hand. Now as you roll the foot to the pinky toe, you open up the chest. Good, and then you bring it into the midline, knee towards the body. And again, pressing away as you arch and open the body. Exhale, bring it in. Nice, gentle movement here. Inhale, pressing that knee away, arch the back. Exhale, bring it in. And once more. Open up. Roll the foot to the pinky toe. And in. Awesome. All right, we're going to open up now. You're going to press that right knee away from your body. Allow the hips to drop down towards the floor and just hold. Feeling that deep stretch in your right hip, as well as allowing the left hip flexor to release. Now you can add as much pressure as you like towards that right knee, or keep both of your hands on the mat or elbows even if you need to. Beautiful. Just take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Great job. All right, let's walk the foot to the midline now, to the center of your mat. And then once you're ready, bringing both arms up to the sky, low lunge. Just making sure that your alignment is correct. Your hands can come onto that right knee. Your knee stays above your ankle, does not pass your front toes. Staying here and tuning into your body, noticing how you're feeling right now in this posture. Inhale. Now when you're ready, exhale, hands come back down onto the floor, flex your front foot and release into your Ardha Hanuman, your half split. Let's add some movement first. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, push the hips down, low lunge. Exhale, half split. One more, come forward. And exhale, half split. Flex your front foot, extend, and let's just hold here. Focusing on getting that forehead down towards the knee. Your chest is resting over top of your right thigh. This is our preparation to go deeper into our Hanumanasana, or full split. Breathing in. Exhale, allowing yourself to let go deeper and deeper over that leg. Letting go of any tension in the hamstring. Making sure that your hips are square. And then once you got a good balance, you're going to press into the hands, lift your back knee, and step back into your downward facing dog. Slowly coming over to your knees. Let's go ahead, come over to our mats now. We're going to take the butterfly posture. So what you're going to do is first place both soles of your feet together. Grab those toes and allow the knees to open. Inhale, and then exhale, start to fold forward from your hips. As your body comes forward, you want to think about allowing the knees to fall away from you. Opening both hips out. If you wish, you can take your hands and place them on top of the knees for an added stretch. Otherwise, just stay here. Let's just take one more deep breath into your nose. Exhale out, slowly come back up to your seated position. Knees together. Just a very gentle windshield wipe with the knees side to side. Letting go of any tension in the hips and the spine. And then crossing the ankles together. Coming into a nice seated position on your mat. I'd like you to close your eyes here. Rest your hands on the knees. And just take this moment. Bring all of your awareness to your breath. Feeling the coolness of the air coming into your nose and the warmth leaving your nostrils as you exhale. Just staying completely present in this moment. Feeling yourself grounded, re-energized, and calm. Staying with your breath. Allow everything else to melt away from you. This is your time. Breathe. To be still with yourself. Nothing to worry about, nothing to do, but to simply breathe. Feel the elongating sensation in your spine. Another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. On your next breath, give yourself a big stretch, reaching both of your arms up towards the sky, so really lengthening through the spine. Then as you exhale, take one hand down. I want you to give yourself a nice stretch, breathing into the side of the body. So noticing if you're holding any tension here, any resistance. Good, just breathe in deeply. And then as you exhale, what I want you to do is actually take the same leg. So let's say if you're reaching towards the right, which I am doing right now, then the left leg is going to extend. And then you're going to come back to center and then release that left arm towards the inner thigh. Your right arm reaches up over your head. Good. So breathing in here. If you're mirroring me, then you would do the opposite. Or if you're following my directions, then you're going to do the same leg. Good. So now just reaching. Now be careful that you don't collapse to the front. Really open through the body here. Look up, breathing into the right side. And then as you exhale, slowly release. Walk your hands to about the center point here. So right where the heel would be. It's called your single-legged butterfly. And just allow your forehead to come down. Now we're going a little bit deeper into the hip here. Maybe even into the hamstring. Close your eyes and again, just stay with your breath. Let's welcome the Ujjayi breathing here, which is a really beautiful, relaxing breathing technique. And what you're going to do is with your exhalation, just slightly constrict the back of your throat. Make a humming sound, just like an ocean wave. And with this humming sound, give yourself permission to go deeper. Give yourself permission to let go of anything that's been bothering you, that is causing you a lot of tension and stress and worry in your life right now. Even just for this moment, let it go. All of those worries will be there after this. All those problems that our life brings to us, it's part of the journey, and it is what it is for us to get through. But for this moment right now, we can gift ourselves the opportunity to put all of that aside and just breathe. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly reaching both of your arms up, nice and strong and lengthen. And then shift your weight. So now you're going to be square with your hips, right towards that front leg, reaching up nice and tall. And then exhale, coming forward into your single-legged forward fold. So your knee can stay outward, and then your forehead is going to release towards that knee. Now we're going a little bit deeper into the hamstring. Breathe in, let it go. Having your eyes closed during these static, relaxing, releasing postures is a really nice way to keep our awareness internally. It's a great technique to shut everything out and just give yourself permission to be with yourself. One more inhale. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Feel that release through the hamstring. Exhale, take your body and your arms up. Open up yourself back to that center. Release the arms. Bend your knee. Great. Come back to that seated position. Inhale, we reach back up. Exhale, we'll give ourselves a stretch to the other side now. So if we were reaching at first towards the right, we're going to be reaching towards the left now. Breathing into the right side of the body. Consciously finding those points and centers of tension, and then welcoming even more oxygen to those specific areas. Good. Inhale again. Open up through those shoulders. Release, release, release. Exhale, coming back up. And once you come up, you're just going to extend that right leg now. Right elbow comes down, left arm reaches up into a nice big stretch. And again, be careful that you don't come forward and collapse forward. You want to open the body. Stack your shoulders, look up towards the ceiling, forcing yourself to really open up. Breathing deeply into the side body here. Another inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. And from here, you're just going to shift your hands right towards the middle, reaching towards the edge of your mat, or most likely on the floor if you're like me. Allowing your forehead to come down, keeping the eyes closed. Now paying attention to where any tension might be in that hip. Breathing in deeply. Letting go. Stay with that Ujjayi breath.
welcoming, stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, so welcoming more relaxation into the body, giving our mind the opportunity to find peace, to find presence, calm state of being. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. From here, we reach back up. And now we square the hips, square the shoulders. So making sure that both are facing towards most likely the edge of your mat here. And then as you exhale, we fold over that right leg, grab onto the toes or the ankle, whatever feels best for you today. And then just start to come forward. Thinking of your forehead reaching towards that knee. Going nice and deep into the hamstring. Letting go of any tension here. Practice that Ujjayi breath. Let it guide you into a deeper state of relaxation, deeper state of release. Gentle awareness of your mind. And if you begin to feel your mind start to attach itself to any sort of thoughts of maybe the future or the past or any worries that have been troubling you, come back to your breath. Come back to this present moment. Don't try to control the mind, but simply by returning your awareness to presence, to what is happening right now in this very second. That is such a beautiful tool to return yourself back to yourself. Take yourself away from the future or the past. Come back to the only moment that truly exists, which is right here, right now. Take another deep breath in. See if you can go a little bit deeper over top of that leg. And let's slowly come on up now, reaching yourself back up, arms up, lengthening through the spine. Big stretch. And then exhale, releasing your arms, coming back to your center. And then from here, just bring your legs in front of you and allow both knees to fall to one side and then the other. Just a very gentle windshield wipe with the knees. And let's take one last posture to go a little bit deeper into the hips before we close off. So what you're going to do is just extend both legs as far and wide as you're comfortable. You don't need to force it. If you have any sort of pillows that you can use, you can always take it under your elbows just for a little extra cushion. But if you don't have it, that's all good. Come on down to your elbows and just let yourself release. Okay, close your eyes again. Come back to your breath. One of the greatest tools in helping us calm the mind, especially when it gets a little bit crazy, is to come back to the breath. The breath is one of the most beautiful ways of helping us return to ourselves, to help us return to the present moment. So wherever you are in this variation of a posture, come back to the breath. Noticing the sensations of the breath, inhalation, you feel the warmth or the coolness maybe. Then as you exhale, feel every sensation through your nose. Just let yourself go. Let yourself focus on only the action of breathing, nothing else. Welcome as much oxygen into your heart, into your hips, into your entire being. So one more inhale. Exhale, slowly come on up and come over into all fours position. Inhale, go ahead and arch the back, look up. Now, as you exhale, I want you to come into neutral spine, pull the navel into the spine, and then lift your knees off the floor. So you're holding and engaging the core muscles here. Inhale, arch. Exhale, engage the core. So starting to build a little bit of fire in our midsection, in our powerhouse, in the core. A really vital piece of our body that helps us keep balance, control, and center of our entire body through the day. One more inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and lift and hover. Feel that engagement. Now from this position, see if you can bring your right knee a little bit higher. Bring it down. Left knee, bring it down. So it's kind of like a bear stance, except our toes are relaxed. So we're also adding a little bit of a stretch into the feet. So just alternating left, right, left. Good job. Right, tuck your toes. Hold the bear for 5, 4, 3, breathe, keep it hovered. 2, 1, push back, push the hips, and start to extend and release into your downward facing dog. Let's move it on the spot just for a moment. I like to do a little bit of a stretch through the side body as well, as you can see, really moving your hips. Nice and big movement here. Great. And then press both heels as far down as you're comfortable, elongating through the neck. Deep breath in. Exhale, round through into high plank position. Shoulders coming right directly over top of your wrist. Good. Slowly from here, opening to your left side, onto your left hand, stack your feet. Reach your right arm up to the sky, side plank, inhale. Exhale, bring that arm through and around, come back into your high plank, chaturanga, or drop your knees down to the floor if you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself at this time. Release the back toes, and let's open into upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, release downward dog. Go right to the other side, slowly round through vertebra by vertebra, high plank position. Shift your weight to your right side, stack your feet, open into your high side plank. Hold, engaging through the obliques. Beautiful. Slowly reach the arm forward, back to your high plank, chaturanga, or drop down to your knees first. Upward facing dog. Good. Hold your upward dog, tuck your back toes. Stay in this position. We're going to take a chaturanga push-up, as I like to call it, or up dog push-up. You're going to bend your elbows, work those triceps, come down to plank or chaturanga plank, and then up for 4. Wake up those triceps. 2. Whoops, that was wrong. That's 2 now. And 1. Awesome. Push back, release. Downward facing dog. Awesome, guys. Big breath into the body. Good. Exhale, let it go. All right. Now from this position, we are going to walk our hands all the way towards the back of your mat at this time. So walk to your feet and then heel toe your feet a little wider so then you can come right into your Malasana yogic squat. Good. Use the elbows to push the knees apart. Elongate through the spine. If you want to add a little tiny movement into the hips, you're more than welcome to do that. And again, we're just creating that space, bringing in that Apana energy, the energy of downward movement to help with the digestion, cleansing of our body. Now let's extend the knees. Walk your hands back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, let's flow it out. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Come into that child's pose. Back through the spine into upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Deep breath in. Lift the heels, bend your knees, hop to the front. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up tall, reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hands at your heart, Samastiti. Repeating our chair position once again, lift both arms up, get nice and low with your hips.
hands at your heart, twisting once again, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Look up towards the ceiling or the sky, and then move and step your left foot to the back of your mat, going right into our twisted high lunge here. If you want to modify, drop that knee down, of course. Otherwise, remain exactly where you are. And if you want to go a little deeper, see if you can extend both elbows. Once you extend both elbows, the left hand can come all the way down onto the mat. So once again, we're stimulating all of those internal organs. Good, welcoming fresh blood flow, fresh oxygen into the body. Look down, and now that bottom arm reaches for the back thigh, other arm reaches up to the sky. Good, so left arm up, right arm down. Deep breath in. Great, exhale. Come all the way forward now into Warrior 3 with a twisted variation. So that right arm continues to reach up to the sky, left hand down, and then step your left foot all the way to the middle of your mat, both hands down, coming into pyramid pose. Inhale, just lift your head. Exhale, bend your elbows, forehead to shin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold it here or add that extra twist with your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Right arm reaches up. Great job. Twisting from the belly button here. Feeling this nice release not only in the upper body but also through the hamstring. Come back to center. Release into pyramid for one more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Up to the front of your mat. Halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly stand up, reach both arms up. And then exhale, hands at your heart. Let's do that again on the other side. Utkatasana, chair position, reach both arms up. Palms at your heart, twist to the other side. So now right elbow to left knee. Look up to the sky, drop those hips down. Both knees together, both feet together. Shift your weight to the left foot and begin to slide and step back with that right foot into our twisted high lunge variation. Drop the knee to modify, otherwise keep the knee up. Hold it here, and then if you like to take it one step further, see if you can extend both arms. Right hand comes onto the mat, left arm reaches up to the sky. We hold it here, we breathe deeply. Beautiful, my friends. Then we're transitioning back into that high lunge, but that top arm, your left arm, is going to reach towards your back thigh, and then your other arm, the bottom arm, reaches up to the sky. Finding that center, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we're transitioning all the way to that front foot. Right hand comes to the mat, left arm up, reach your right leg into a Warrior 3 variation. Good, open so the palm of your hand is facing away from you. And then step your right leg down, middle of your mat into your pyramid. Adding a little bit of movement here if you wish by inhaling, extending your elbows, exhaling, dropping forehead to shin. And then adding the twist, if you want to go there, by placing your right hand along the outer edge of your left foot, left arm reaches up. Now again, if you want to stay in that pyramid pose and not do the twist, you're more than welcome to do so. Listen to your body and just adjust this practice to what you need today. I will give you all the variations and modifications, and you choose what's best. All right, let's come back to that pyramid and release. Downward facing dog. Hold for a breath, lift the heels, bend your knees, hop and then land to a seated position on your mat. Lift your feet and hold this Navasana boat pose, engaging through the core center. Elongate through the neck, drop your shoulders away from the ears. If you want to challenge yourself further, extend both knees all the way. Otherwise, keep them bent. And then coming into our Halasana plow by dropping the head and shoulders down, and then continuing to release your feet up and over your head, supporting your lower back with your hands, or interlacing your fingers, extending your elbows. bring your toes all the way onto the mat. See if you can extend your knees. This is really good for your thyroid gland. A great gentle inversion here as well. Now open the feet just slightly and then see if you can bend your knees and frame your head with your legs. So meaning you're going to bring the knees to your ears. Now this might seem way too intense for some of you, so don't worry if this is too much, just stay in your plow. You don't need to take this next variation. I'm simply offering it to anybody that wishes to try. Great. Another deep breath. Exhale, extend both knees. You're going to release your hands if they're clasped, and then slowly start to remove your body down. So moving vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way down with your back to the mat. Flex your feet now once your legs are straight. And then let's take our happy baby, reaching for the outsides of your feet or maybe your ankles. Adding a gentle rock left and right. So once again, going a little deeper into the hip region. Releasing any tension, stagnant energy in that particular part of our body. Beautiful. And then release. Bring your knees together. And let's take our spinal twist. So from here, left knee over right knee. Bring your right foot down. Allow both knees to fall to your right as you extend your left arm out to the side and look over your left shoulder. Very important is that we focus on keeping both of your shoulders grounded. Your knees can release as far as they're comfortable, and you keep your gaze to the left. So finishing our practice here with one last deep twist to once again stimulate that metabolism, that digestion, that cleansing of all the toxins and energies that no longer serve you. A deep breath in. Exhale out. Wonderful, my friends. We're going to do that one more time on the other side. So once you're ready, come back to center. Switch feet and legs, so right knee over left knee. Allow both knees to fall to your left as your right arm opens. And I'd like you to look over your right side. Close your eyes here and just bring that awareness to the breath, allowing yourself to relax with each exhalation further and further into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Come back to center. And then give yourself a big hug, both knees into the body. And then let's extend our legs, extend our arms into our final asana of our practice, our Shavasana. Taking this opportunity to welcome beautiful relaxation into the body. Letting everything settle, letting the body settle, the mind settle. Just bringing that awareness into the breath as you inhale. Fully surrendering and relaxing your physical self into the earth. Relaxing your face, making sure you're not holding any emotions in your forehead. Completely allowing every muscle to let go and just be heavy, be free. And then continuing to move that sensation of surrender and peace and relaxation all the way down through the rest of your body. Namaste.